Today I'm going to connect two lanyards. One is 3 on 1 and one is 3 on 2. And after I connect them, it would look like a 3 on 3 stitch, since 2 plus 1 is 3, so 2 columns plus 1 column will be 3, and 3 rows will be the same. After this video, you could try to connect a 4 on 1 and a 3 on 1 to be almost the same idea. You will need to remove these 3 and these 3. The same idea as lesson 1, but this one will be a little bit bigger. Okay, so let's go to the one more thing. When you remove these 3 and these 3, you can put it on here in this hole. There will be the center here. You can move them into here. Okay, so let's go to a picture now. Here's the two lanyards that we talked about, the 3 on 1 and the 3 on 2. We have white and purple here, and because the purple and the white sometimes are close to each other, like the white is on top of the purple, so I colored the mixed colors to a light purple, as you can see here. In the 3 on 3 stitch, we have 12 strings, as I circled it in blue, and we have 6 white and 6 purple. As you can see, we have here the two lanyards here. The strings that I circled in green, I'm gonna use them to make the 3 on 3 stitch, and those that I circled in red I won't use. So we have 12 green strings and red 12 strings that are circled in green, and 6 circles that I circled in red. It's the same idea as lesson 1. And after I will use the strings that I circled in green, it will look like this. That's before I will stretch the strings. And here is how we use it, we do it. Like number 1 on the left here will come along here at number 1 here. Number 2 is from here, you'll come to here. Number 3, and so on. And number 8, for example, is here, and you'll come onto here. Number 11, for example, is from here to here. Number 12 is from here to here, and number 9, for example, from here to here. Number 6 from here to here, and so on. And I don't think it's too hard to understand this thing. And we have in the next picture the strings that I won't use here. And what I'd like to do is to move them into these spaces. The spaces I colored in orange. 3 spaces here. One is in between 2 strings of purple and 2 strings of white. The second is in between 2 strings of white and 2 strings of white. The third, the same with the first, 2 strings of purple between 2 strings of white. Here, here, and here. And here what I call is the moving itself, and the word arrows are pointing at which string will go to which space here. The space I colored in orange in last picture. So for instance, this one we need to go in this space, in this hole, and that one is going to be here, the same as this one, but he'll go to hit the same spot here, and so on and on. So these two in one spot, these two in one spot, and these two in the third spot. Let's now connect the 2 lanyards. So I'll go with these 2 first, and now what I'll do is take this way and that. It's easier this way because then it won't get loose and won't fall. We now whites. As you can see, I'm doing now a 3-on-3 stitch because I want to combine the 2 lanyards. Now I'm going to take the strings that are left these, this one, this one, this one. This one will go here. This one will go here, and the other one is going to go here. The same thing, these three too, in the same holes. So this one, as I say, as I said, and so on. As you see here, to here, to here, and to here. And now I'm gonna stretch okay. Now I'll do another stitch here because I want to move all 6 of those into the center of a center, where is the whites. So these 2 and these 2, I want to move them where the whites are now, because as you can see, if I won't do it, sometimes I won't be able to see the strings, the purple strings, like for instance here. So I want to move them into the center, so we won't see it. We won't see any bumps, and no mistakes. It will be more, how I call it, more professional, maybe, but more professional. Now what I'm going to do is to move the strings into this hole. I'll move the four purple strings, these four, into here, where is the white is now. So it's easy, just take them and got them. I got okay, here is one, here is two, here is three, and here is four, and now I'm gonna stretch all of the strings, including the one I just moved. Like that. And here we are. We connect the two strings, the two lanyards. As you can see, we have here two lanyards, and here we connect them to one stitch. I'll continue a little bit to show you how it would look like after several more stitches, about 5 or 4. So here is the final thing. I finished the 4 more stitches here. It looks like similar like the snake. And that's it. So the difference between lesson 1 and lesson 2 is that we had maybe 9 strings here, but we need to move them to the center after one stitch. So they were at first in different places. Two was here, two was here, two was here. Here, and then we needed to place them into the center. So you can see it's gone pretty well. You barely can see bumps and sort of stupid things like that. And this side was a little bit crooked, but it's not a big deal. And okay, so lesson 3, I'll talk about how to connect these 4 strings into one, like this one. So 4 101 stitches 4 simple stitches into a 2 and 2 or 3 and 3 stitch. And that's it for today. Have a good day. Bye bye.